my wife and I had some of those kind of proactive conversations in the beginning before he came around. I think if you do like the birthing classes and things like that, you can kind of cover a lot of your bases without necessarily needing to have the discussion. Some of the things that, we definitely, touched on. I mean, because, once you have the baby, it's almost like a birthing plan. Like it never goes according to plan. So it's almost silly sometimes to have one. Because then if it doesn't go as planned, you feel, like you could feel like you failed or you didn't get it right or so like, but, we talked about like postpartum depression and, what, how, I might ask her if I think, being sad and being sleep deprived look very similar. So, but yeah, birthing classes kind of, take a lot of the, kind of cover a lot of those bases, which, I definitely would encourage all parents to do, is to take those birthing classes. I attended the breastfeeding class with my wife. I'm not the one breastfeeding him, but, when she's, if your partner is able to breastfeed, it's good to know, kind of what's going on. And even if you're bringing her a glass of water or a towel or something, by knowing those kind of situations and having that information, it kind of, alleviates that sit down, okay, let's plan this, but you kind of have a better overall sense of what's going to happen and how best to handle it when it arises, because every situation is going to be different, but it gives you a great overall kind of it kind of gives you a kind of a stepping stone, like a little kickboard to, propel yourself forward into those situations, because, it's kind of like having the plan. You could talk about every situation, okay, if this happens, if this happens, if this happens, what if those 3 things never happen, but 4, 5, and 6 happen? If you're starting from scratch, beforehand, that's going to be a pretty awkward, frustrating position to be in.